Welcome to another edition of Agency Scaling Secrets, where we answer the burning questions agency owners have every single day. I'm Solomon Timothy. Today's question is, should I build packages and publish my prices on my website? I hear a lot of questions on our weekly coaching calls. This is one of them that we talk a lot about, so I hope to dive a little deeper. So let's get started. Should you build these packages, any packages, this is just an example packages, and publish prices on your website as a digital agency? I love that question because that's completely contradictory to maybe everything you've seen in the agency world. A lot of folks just have a form on their website saying, hey, get in touch with us. We'll build you custom solutions, which basically is telling you that I'm not going to tell you any prices until hour-long phone call and maybe 2 times, and build you a proposal and then surprise you with a price that maybe you as a customer cannot afford, right? That's really what it's saying. So the question that we get is, should I do that to avoid maybe getting the wrong prospects in the funnel and wasting a lot of time? Rather, why not be transparent and tell them what we charge so that the customers can make the decision in filling out the form and talking to the salesperson or the agency and finding out if they're the right fit for them? It's a great question, and I completely support this type of a model because I think as modern online shoppers, we are used to going to the page and clicking the price button and learning if this is even the right fit as a business owner. But in the agency world, this is sort of frowned upon because the agency owner is always saying that, hey, I don't know what they need, so how can I create a solution that's going to help the customer if I've never had a chance to even talk to them, find out if we can help them, or if this is the right product that they even need. Well, I can give you a little backstory about the old model of building agencies. The old model has always been keep the price as a secret, and then once you've had 5 engagements, and then you share the pricing. The model is completely broken because the old model of agency is not one that's scalable. And there's hundreds and hundreds of agencies that I talk to every single day who follow that model, where you have to have several sales engagements to find out the price, the solution, and so on. And the ones that I'm working with at ClickX to help grow and scale are the ones that are building a scalable machine where every single month they can predict how many customers they're going to get and how much revenue they're going to have and how much profits they're going to have, in which they're building a productized consulting business, which is what I consider the new model. In the world of so many generalists, what we need are experts in the agency space. What that means is the clients need to know, hey, this is the price. They serve me as a particular type of client, whatever your niche is as an agency, and they're gonna provide these services so that if I need to buy it, or if I'm able to afford the price, then let's click on get started today, fill out the form, and putting the thing that the customers want. By the way, customers want to know what the cost is upfront. It's almost the very first question. I say in that world of where customers want this information, why hide it? And I'm the type of person to tell you that we should diffuse that bomb and make sure that you bring out the thing that they want to hear right up front and find out if this agency, the solution that you have, is the right fit for the actual customer. So our model, the one that we teach and preach and explain in our coaching calls every single week, is one that really helps agencies scale, just as this video is about, and also enables the customers to see, hey, what plan do I really need? Do I need the basic one, the better, the best? Do I need to do 10,000 a month or 50,000 or whatever it is? And that enables you to have a better conversation, putting the thing right up front, and then finding out if everything else can follow, right? Can you give the rest of the services, the solution that they need? So I've seen more and more agencies, in fact, most of the agencies that we're working with that are growing rapidly, follow this model, and it works every single time. It removes any friction in that sales process and have an open conversation about prices and the value that they're going to get in return. So if you're thinking about, hey, should I publish prices? Should I build packages? Should I use that as a mechanism to differentiate myself from everyone else in my niche, going after the same type of customers? The answer is yes. I completely support that model, because as modern shoppers, I don't want the price to be hidden somewhere or require a 1 hour long questionnaire back and forth with a sales rep to find out if I could even afford their service. In fact, if you do this model, prospects like myself are more open to having a sales conversation. At least I know what the pricing is going to be, because that's what I'm concerned about, because I have a budget that I'm working within. Every single day, I promise you, prospects are coming to your website and probably leaving at the fact that you're not willing to share the information. Now, you could say to me, Solomon, I charge $10,000, $50,000, whatever $1,000 to, support my customers. Should I still publish my prices? The answer is yes. You should say our budget starts at $100,000. If it's per year, that's great. If it's per month, then that's what you need to put to find out if you can attract the right customers to your website, to attract and actually help the right kind of customers and remove all the other types of customers that may not ever be able to afford your services. Why waste your time and energy entertaining those prospects, right? So if you think scaling is your priority, then this would be the route that you want to take, right? This is what I call the modern route. This is the Slack route. If you go to Slack, you're trying to sign up for their services, it's not a surprise how much they charge per user. You go to Salesforce and try to buy a SaaS software. If you go to help desk software, trying to buy a SaaS software, that's the world that we live in. If you're trying to buy an app on your app store, you're not gonna be shocked, oh my God, it's $25. Afterwards, you're trying to know that information up front so you can click a button and say buy or forget it, I'm not interested in this product. That's precisely what we need to do as professional services to help customers make that decision up front. Is this the type of budget that I'm willing to invest? And if it is not, and now if you're interested in keeping a secret, remember that there's gonna be a lot more prospects that you're gonna have to talk to find out if they can even afford you. And you're building a more of a boutique agency, and there's nothing wrong with that if that's the type of agency that you're looking to grow and scale, right? If you're looking to stay in that boutique space, that's perfectly fine. Have them fill out a form, and you realize that you can only have so many customers, you're only trying to make so much money, and that's perfectly fine. And that's the decision that you would have to make yourself. There's no right or wrong answer, but the world that I live in is the one where agencies are looking to rapidly scale. They want to be experts, they're extremely narrow focused, and they have a fixed productized solution. So they put that out there that enables their prospects in that specific niche to find out, hey, this is what we charge, this is what it comes with, and that's all we do, right? We don't do anything else, and that makes that conversation so much easier. There are no add-ons, there's no bells or whistles, it's A, B, and C. They already know their cost, they already know their profit, makes life so much easier. And that sales conversation, probably the smoothest sales conversation that you could ever have, right? That is a pre-qualified customer who could afford your services. You're speaking to the decision maker. There isn't much more a salesperson would want other than that. So think about that and find out if that's the type of sales process you would like to have at your agency, or one that is custom tailored, a little bit lengthy, but at the end of the day, you could still give great service to any customer. So thanks a lot for watching. I'm super excited to cover something that comes up a lot in our coaching calls. If you're looking for coaching as an agency, click that learn more button underneath and find out if ClickX can help you solve some of your biggest sales that you might have in your agency. All right, so if you like this video, click that like button. If you have a comment about service companies just like ourselves leaving our price on our website, put it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.